Good evening, everybody. Welcome on in. Getting a little bit earlier start tonight. It is Thursday night, my friends, and I'm back and ready to jump in, and hopefully we can finish up some RoboCop tonight. Hopefully. We'll see how it works out. But welcome on in, everybody. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope you're all healthy, happy, and all of those things. Kicking butt, taking names, getting things done. Looking forward to the weekend, hopefully, as well. So yeah, it's been a little bit of a rainy day today, but otherwise a good one. So yeah, let's see how much is left of this game. I have no idea. I feel like we're getting, you know, like it could just be 10 minutes for all I know, but we'll see here. It feels pretty imminent, the ending, that is. So let's go jump back on in. All right. Rescue Miranda, if I feel like it. There's all kinds of doors on either side here. Probably going to open up. Or close up. This feels like a lead up to a final boss battle here. Like a boss rush almost. Reminder for the film crew, remember, do not use the toilet. They're not hooked up. Do not step on the sofa. We need to return after. Use the water supply sparingly. There's no running water. We only have 2 days to shoot a commercial, which will convince everyone in Old Detroit to move here. You signed an NDA, so if any of you spill the beans, this whole building is a scam. OCP will be up our asses. So let's get this done and get out of here. Okay. There's another skill point immediately here. I guess I'll just throw it in combat. Why not? Oh yeah. All right. Okay. we're gonna pump some iron. Let's pump some iron. Huh. Guys can't handle it. Probably should hit the gym instead of taking all those web target practice. Or did the gym just hit them? That's the question. Okay. Try to wear us down here. Is there a... They're gonna hide a thing on me here? Nope. So wait, did I have to go this way up here or that way? I guess. Okay, I guess that was the correct way to go. I was like, I thought this was just a side area, not the right way to go, but it looks like it's the right way to go. I do find it interesting that they're doing that, you know, going to lower level, higher level, lower level, that kind of thing. Open area, small area.
Contact! I'm hit! Engage the target! Confirm! I need backup! I lost my leg! He got me! I'm hit! That's my target! I need backup! No! No! My leg! 2-1! 3-1! I need backup!
You may need backup. I think you do need backup. Alright. Is there a turret here? I guess there was a turret there and I destroyed it. Oh yeah. How about that? Didn't even know. Still one guy over here. I didn't know. Spawn shy, dude. He didn't want to leave the spawn area. There's more guys up there. Where are they at? Are they down here? There he is. Where's the other one? Are they just hiding behind that thing there? Okay, got him. Suddenly super quiet. It's like you get all that music and then just absolute silence. All right, I got all the side objectives. Cool. A rating. Nice. The Blade of Justice. Okay.
Hey, Metal Boy. Once this business is done and you can get some time off from catching the creeps, I want you to do something.
Has Steve come back?
Do you already know?
Huh.
Are you some kind of robo-psychic?
Yeah, right.
Did it, Robo? I proposed to her.
Did it, Robo?
It's all you're doing. We'd be happy if you could honor us with your presence at the ceremony. Pull back!
Ah, but you also need to make sure that pretty boy here doesn't bail from the altar.
I will bring the handcuffs.
That's what I'm talking about.
I will bring the handcuffs. Alright, something's going to be waiting for me here because those guys ran. Okay. More guys running in. I'm just looking at the compass there to see them running in. I know there was something explosive over there. All right, that works. I have 4 skill points too. Should I max out? I guess I could max out ricocheting bullets split and hit more enemies. That might actually be good. Let's take that. All right, we'll do it that way.
Got eyes on tank. I'm hit.
Stop it! Can't you see you've lost?
I still have things to fix. I thought you felt the same, but you got sidetracked.
He will get you.
Not if he finds you.
Confirm hit. Eagle.
Relax, and use the right person with the right tool. So, thank you, Dr. Hill.
Come back! Let me out! Do you hear me?
You know, I'm impressed that they've managed to make all these areas look very, very different from one another. I mean, there's a constant theme, obviously, because it's all one building. But even within that constant theme, they've managed to make things look very different and lay them out differently.
You have to catch Graves.
Step back, I will break the glass.
He knows how you think. That you want to help me. He's buying time. It's no use. Murphy! I've heard you let some people call you that.
Some.
I wish I could have been one of them.
You just did. You just butt into it.
Veranda. Veranda!
Freezing process completed. The test object has no vital signs.
We've got visual on target.
All right, come on. Do this. Ooh, ooh, come on. Oh, nope. That's grenade. That's grenade. Concentrate. Hey, welcome on in, bub. How you doing? Yeah, just focused. Trying to, we're nearing the end here. Let's get that. Okay. What we got? Oh. Oh, great. Well, that's just going to be a thing.
I need backup. Break through. Engaging the enemy.
Metal boy, you're fucked. Steve has checked some schematics.
Oh, wow. All these guys behind me, huh?
Shit to this big flying thingamajig. You gotta run like hell. Run to Graves' office. We'll try to come up with something in the meantime.
All right, let's go. Oop, all right.
Hey, Metal Boy, need pest control? He can help you with this big annoying fly on your back. Tell him, sweetheart.
Let me spare you most of the details. The heavy drones are part of the security system. Therefore, they can be overridden, just like security rooms. Find a console in Graves' office and use your data spike. That should turn them off.
You do not need to tell me twice.
Oh, you're going to start. You finished spring and you're going to start studying Spring Boot tomorrow? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's good to know it. And as always, you know, it's better to come up with your own idea about whether you like it or not than to listen to me. Because, you know, just because I don't like it doesn't mean it's not worth investigating. There we go. All right. We're going for decaps today. Okay. Right, the security system. There we go. Plan to end with Spring Boot security and event-driven architecture. So, okay, cool. I mean, those are two good topics. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff, but it's they all build on one another.
It's going down! You did it, Robo!
Yeah.
Okay. Getting a good build up here. Nice. Yeah, it's a lot to take on, but it's completely worth it, right? Because all those are skills that you can use. Tell me RoboCop can't just shoot the helicopter's engine with his auto 9. Or do that.
You are coming with me, Graves.
You still don't understand. I just wanted to fix things.
You have broken the law.
Grind algorithms. Yeah. It's
You took the lives of civilians, including Miranda. Face the consequences.
Stay away. Stay away, you hear? One press of this button. Everyone in this building will burn. You saw how it works.
You will kill innocent people.
So don't make me do it.
I will not.
All right. I wasn't expecting. Oh, that's poetic. I wasn't expecting like too much of a battle with him because that's just it's more story plot, but everything else leading up to it was uh, was really the boss battle. All right, my friends, that has been RoboCop Rogue City. So my thoughts on the game are RoboCop Rogue City Unfinished Business. This is the standalone DLC for the game, and it was fantastic. It was fantastic. Standalone expansion, I should say, not DLC. Um, well worth the price. I enjoyed it tremendously, and I mean, I enjoyed RoboCop Rogue City a lot too. Now, if you're expecting, in Rogue City it was more of a kind of semi-open world. It wasn't full open world, but you had a larger map to explore and stuff. This one, they took that concept and they shrunk it down to a building, so you're really just going through floors of a building. But they managed to make every section of the building, even though it had a consistent theme, it all looked very different. Like it looks like in many cases it looked like they had a lot of fun just kind of just throwing stuff at the wall. Like, what if there was a movie theater in there? What if there was a vacation area with fake sand and everything, and all this stuff. And it was really good. It felt really good. It was really cool. I missed a lot of side quests though. There were quite a few. Like, I thought I was being pretty thorough, but man, there's quite a few things that I missed. And I was trying not to miss anything. So there's definitely some if you really want to go off the beaten path, you can. I think all in all, it took me about 10 hours to get through it. But it was a lot of fun. They did try to do something a little bit different as far as the difficulty is concerned. Instead of always being RoboCop, they also had levels where you were Murphy, and very squishy as Murphy, and as other characters. Now, I liked the Murphy part, but some of the other characters, the story overall was good, but the story didn't really support taking over those characters' bodies for those bits. It was interesting, but it wasn't. It looked like it was more there as just as a challenge. And if you take a step back and think of it as a challenge, it was okay. But they were also it also felt kind of like filler too. So, it is what it is. I mean, you played a RoboCop game to be RoboCop, not really to be other characters, especially other characters that end up not having much to do with the overall plot. There are you do get to control one character that has to do with the overall plot, but her the controlling her was really kind of it was a weird choice. I think if I were to put my designer hat on, which I never earned, I would say I think that they put those sequences in there because they didn't want you to be sitting by idly while a cutscene played, because there was story there, but traditionally you would tell that story in a cutscene, and it felt like they wanted it to be a little bit more interactive, so you're not sitting there in a cutscene, and I can appreciate it from that perspective. It was definitely more interactive. but it was still very much on rails on those little parts. That said, they're few and far between. They don't stick around for very long, and you get back to the action pretty quickly as RoboCop, and they manage to throw different challenges at you as RoboCop. So from that perspective, I think it's really good. I really enjoyed it. It's well worth the money, well worth the time. If you're looking for a first-person shooter that really just lets you kind of run around murdering, at will, and just being a badass metallic man, this is definitely one to do. So 2 thumbs up for me. I enjoyed it greatly. So those are my thoughts on RoboCop Rogue City Unfinished Business. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, so got that recorded for the YouTubes. Getting back to your question, Bob. Sorry, I kind of put your question off because I was in the middle of stuff here on the screen. How are things with my game engine? It's about the same. I haven't done anything off camera. I've been doing everything just on camera. And it's been, let me put some regular music up here. And it's been slow going, but it's been, I'm learning stuff, and we're slowly marching along through the chapters. But I think I'm finally getting to a point where we have like a foundation, and then hopefully I can take a step back and refactor the hell out of it to make it just something that I can maintain and wrap my brain around and all that stuff. So that's the next part. But we're getting close to the end of chapter 8, which should allow me to load up a model with a texture and have it spin and rotate, which is where I was at with the OpenGL version of the engine, because I have both OpenGL and Vulkan there at the same thing, so they'll both be on par with one another there, except for the OpenGL side I can rotate the ship with the arrow keys and stuff. But I can certainly do that with the other one too, figure out how to do that. And then kind of go back and just sort of harmonize the two things, get all the common code into a common area, and stuff like that. And then hopefully, there's more chapters to go with the Vulkan stuff where they actually go into larger scenes and stuff, and I definitely want to do all of those. But there will eventually come a point where I'm going to have to stop doing that stuff and start learning other things about it, and start looking at other resources that I can find, and all that stuff. So that's where we're at with it. It's still got long way to go. Long way to go. I'm just taking my time and doing all that stuff, and then I'm trying to find time off camera to learn. I'm doing tutorials on Blender and stuff like that to try to learn how those tools work. I gotta find some time off camera to do it. I haven't found any yet, but I have those lined up to try to look at. So yeah, that's where we're at. So all right, friends. So yeah, it was about a half an hour. We had like a half an hour left of the game, so I figured I was close to the end. I just didn't know how close. So good. So we're gonna swap over then to probably some Planet Crafter here. Let's go do that right now. We'll We'll swap this over, and then I will. Let me change the category in. Change the category on Twitch here. So we'll go and change that, and then do Planet. It's just Planet Crafter. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so we should be in the Planet Crafter category over there. I think everything else is good. I'm gonna leave the YouTube going. I'll just at some point in the future edit it out, edit them into two respective videos, hopefully. So that's where we're at there. Alright. So we got Planet Crafter going. Hey, Tech, welcome on in. How's it going? It's going good with me. Just finished up. I just finished up RoboCop Rogue City Unfinished Business, the expansion, standalone expansion for it, and it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Been liking the YouTube Rumble and Kick, people chatting and Kick and viewing Rumble and YouTube. Oh, cool. Awesome. That is fantastic. I'm glad to hear it. Alright, so we'll pop back into Planet Crafter now since we finished RoboCop, and we'll just kind of chill for tonight in here. Oh, I got cursor on the screen. There we go. Yeah. All right. So I think what I wanted to do was, yeah, we wanted to get like pulsar quartz, and I need to do another tier 3 rock breaker for the dolomite, because I got tons of dolomite sitting around here. You're chilling in some elite. Yeah. Getting more hauled. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I saw that you went live, and I was lurking for a little bit, and then I wanted to get an early start tonight, just so I could get RoboCop done there, because I figured I was close to the end, but I wasn't sure how close. So yeah. Cool beans. All right, so I need another one of these things. Ore crusher. So I need some bauxite and some dolomite. I have dolomite. Where am I gonna find the bauxite though? What does it say on the map here? Oh, there's some right down in that section there. Okay. I don't know if I need more. I don't know if I need to make an ore thing for this or not. An ore driller to grab any, because I don't know that I'm going to need all that much. But let's just grab the 2 that I need off the ground here. So I saw the I've been watching a couple programming streamers who are participating in the GMTK Game Jam, Game Maker Toolkit's Game Jam, and been very very interesting to watch them. A couple I've been watching have been a couple of people I've been watching have been using all have all been doing Godot, and they're kind of running through real fast, getting some prototypes out there and doing like web-based games, which makes sense for a game jam because you don't want to, you know, a lot of people just don't want to download stuff for like a small game jam game, so they're doing, you know, web-based things, doing the WebGL export and all that stuff. So it's been cool to watch them come up with ideas, because I think the game jam theme is loop, and seeing all the different ideas they come up with for how they want to handle that. All right, so this is going to take dolomite, and so we get rid of some of this dolomite over here that I don't have any other real use for right now. All right, so that'll clear that up for a little bit. We're gonna need a portal generator at some point. The trade rocket. Did I not? I thought I put. Did I put a trade rocket down already? I did. I do have a trade rocket here. Yeah. So I don't need another trade rocket. Okay. So we have that. So that's... Don't need anything crazy there. Oh, I forgot. I put all the water and stuff upstairs. I'm like, where's all my stuff? You know, I have this room down here too. I forgot about. Could be useful for some things. So I want to make the pulsar quartz. Right. So that is this. So I need. So I was going to put it over in the corner somewhere, I think. Yeah, I could actually put it back here. Put some walls up. And then just have it deliver it to a box. Because we need tons of pulsar quartz, so it doesn't hurt to have that just go, constantly going. So what I'm going to do here is... let's get a couple iron. So I need 1, 2... 3, 4, let's say 4 iron. I'll put these boxes. So I'm just going to put the small blue boxes down for this. So 1. 2. All right, so we need osmium, zeolite, iridium, uranium, Alright, and then the methane will come from a gas thing. So then I need... wait, I have one in my inventory. So I need two... Alright, and... this auto crafter down. Oops. It would be nice if it was facing me. You're going to craft pulsar quartz. So then all I need you to do is I need another gas extractor. Okay. So 2 zeolite, 2 super alloy. Need circuit board. Super alloy, and then a iridium rod, which we now actually have. It's now producing quite a bit, so that's good. And then if I go over here, have you extract methane. So you can see the gas extractor and everything else. Cool. Everything's starting to fill up here. Excellent. All right. So we'll start getting pulsar quartz there. So let me get a chest down for that. Down over here. Where are we at here? For storage. There we go. Alright. So that'll bring my pulsar quartz in. So I'll have that hopefully in good supply soon enough. Okay, so that takes care of 2 things I had as tasks here. So then really all we need now is to I mean, it would be nice to get this stuff organized, but I'm not actually that worried about it right now. What I'd like to do is we need to start getting animals and stuff and going through the plants and all that. So where are we at here? Here it is. We're 8% of the way. We're in breathable atmosphere. We're 8% of the way to fish. Okay. So, aquariums is what we need right now. Let's get tier 2 aquarium. So, do I have all the phytoplankton that I need? So, I put those up here, I think. Do indeed. Alright, now we need tier 2 fertilizer. That's the next thing. Because I have a lot of tier 2 fertilizer, but we're going to probably start running through that now. Oh, tier 5 oxygen tank. Nice. Am I all out of tier 2 fertilizer? Or, no, you know what? I put it in a box, didn't I? Yeah, here we go. Tier 2 fertilizer. Right there. And then, I need super alloy rod. And, wait, let's go take care of our basic needs here. There you go. And then super alloy rod and a circuit board. Actually, now that I think about it, I should make 2 of them, right? Why I wasn't thinking about making 2 of them in the first place. At least I put all the biology stuff up here. Okay. I guess I'll just connect them over here. I mean, why not? If it'll let me do it. Yeah, it'll let me. Go. All right. So I need fish eggs now. 3 fish eggs per. So I have to craft a few. You know what? It would be good to make a door on the other side. Iron, titanium, silicon. Iron, silicon, titanium. Some stairs and stuff too would be nice. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna mute that. We're getting a pulse super alloy storm, it sounds like. This is really super loud. Okay. So I've got that going. Yeah, we need to make fish eggs, which is fertilizer. So that's 100%. It's the 300%, 250. So 300% is fertilizer, tier 2 mutagen, cytoplankton, phytoplankton C. Okay, so fill all these up with that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the mutagen? Here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1. It's 2. It's 3. And that's 4. 23%. Okay, it's running fairly quickly. All right. But we need actually, I need 6, so I need 2 more of those. So let's just get 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I have them. Once these other ones finish, I could just slide them right in there. Oh, it looks like this might be over. Okay, good. Yeah. Like the storm was over there. Oh, here we go. So we'll grab that. Do that. Okay. Ooh, we got the 400% one there. Nice. 300. All right, let's wait for this to finish. Why not? And then we can just go over once and put all these in. And I think the next thing to do is to launch a bunch of rockets, and we can boost our boost our bonus that we're getting for. There we go. For all the pressure and all that stuff, all our multipliers. Oh, I just noticed that there was all these rocks here from the from the crash. Oh, it was a pulsar quartz one. Oh, never mind. It was loud enough to be a super alloy thing, but no, it left rocks here, so it was pulsar quartz. Right on our doorstep too. Not bad. Not too shabby. Home delivery. All right, so 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Boom. Should have efficient 2 over there. Okay, cool. All right, so this should be working to our benefits. Still have a lot more stuff to explore too. I'm hoping to get to some exploration tonight because there's still more things to, still more areas to go to. You know, I could actually throw this quartz in the junk pile here, and it will get picked up more than likely. What else? Yeah, there it goes. Okay, so I got that done. We got our fish started. I keep going the wrong way here. Yeah, animals is now going quite quick, and yeah. Okay. So how about our boosts? Where are we at here? So I would like to get all these to, I mean, I got the ones on Prime to like 15. But I think 10 will be enough for what we're doing here. So, especially given how many things it's going to trigger here. So we need 6 seed spreaders. Seed spreader, asteroid, and magnetic field. Seed spreader, asteroid, and magnetic field. Magnetic field, asteroid, seed spreader. I'd like to get plant rocket going too, but I can actually get the insect spreader rocket going, I think. Plant rocket. Wow, why is everything so loud? Holy crap. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Slightly. Okay, so yeah, a lot of rocket engines. So I need hey, Fidget Gaming, welcome on in. How you doing? I need 5 rocket. I need 10 rocket engines. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I need 20 super alloy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There we go. ChatGPT was full of crap about generating 3D game assets. I take it did not go well. All right, then we got silicon. So I need 5 times 3. I need 15 silicon, which I might have just enough room for that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep. All right, so 5 of those rockets will get us to the 10 that we want, I think. Yeah, 5 magnetic field rockets will get us to 10. All right. So then that should get us to 10. I'm going to turn the audio off for a little bit here because it's going to be really loud for no good reason. You waited for hours and hours until 5 a.m. and it sent you a placeholder zip file with an object and blend files, but they were 0 kilobytes and corrupted. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Well, I mean, it was a learning experience, I guess. You know, it's funny you mention that because we've been having all kinds of discussions at work about AI and all that stuff, and I'm seeing a lot of, you know, my colleagues have been pointing out things, a lot of like studies that are being made and stuff about, like, because one of our big things is like, every time you hear about vibe coding and stuff like that, it's mostly for new projects. And we're like, well, we've got, you know, a 10-year-old code base that we've been maintaining and upgrading and updating. Like, how well does it do against that? And a lot of the studies are like, yeah, it kind of really sucks. You're going to spend more time debugging than not. So I'll never ask for a file again. Yeah. So yeah, it's you know, we'll have to see how it goes. Sora's really good at generating images, though. I think I already said, but it's the best. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of, I would think that's kind of what you would want. Like, ChatGPT to me seems like more of a generalist. And I don't think you want a generalist AI to do something specific like that. you know. So it kind of makes sense to take something that's, but of course you're going to pay more. So it's you know, whatever you can muster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still try and make a game, but it's gonna need pay 3D artists now. Yeah, I mean, I would say, I mean, obviously, like, go as far as you can with placeholders. You know what I mean? Because honestly, like, even I have to think about it at some point. You know, if I really truly want to make a game, I'm gonna have to think about it. But it's the way I look at it is, if I get everything else done, like all the foundations in there, and I can work with placeholder art for a very, very long time and just kind of get everything sort of, all the mechanics done and all that stuff, then you kind of know at that point, like, exactly what kind of art you need and how much of it you need, and what kind of music and sound you need and how much of that you need and where you want it and all that stuff. Like, it's all kind of fleshed out at that point. You know what I mean? So, you know, the placeholder stuff doesn't have to be great. I mean, it could just be a cube. You know what I mean? You just kind of keep playing around with. I mean, it's nicer to see something more, you know, like what the final product would be, but get started. It's going to be way more fun when you can code and do the gameplay things. Jumping into something. Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying is, like, you could do, like, I would just, I mean, I'm telling you exactly what I'm doing, which is I'm just jumping into the gameplay and the coding stuff. And I'm not worried about the art or the music or the sound too much right now. I mean, you know, I'll have a little bit of it here and there, but, you know, the only part of the only reason I bought that 3D model on itch was because I wanted to, since I'm making the engine, I wanted to make sure that it would that I could load up textures and stuff like that. So I have a slightly, it's going to be slightly harder for me to avoid some of the art, because I want to make sure that I can load textures up, load all the physicality based rendering and all that stuff. But for you, using an existing engine, you can put off a lot of that stuff until you're ready to go, you know? Unless you're trying to write your own engine, in which case, yeah, you're going to kind of run into the same issue, but, you know, like I said, it doesn't have to be pretty. You can just learn, like, I'm trying to learn Blender a little bit, just so I can make some dummy assets that are going to look terrible, but will have the stuff that I need to test, you know what I mean? Using UE5, well, yeah, there you go. There's probably, I'll bet you there are probably gray box stuff that's probably free on UE5, the UE5 store. Like, I would search for, like, gray box models. I think that's what they call them, gray box models, which are models that basically have no texture on them, but you can load them up and just use them. you know. And a lot of, I would imagine you could probably find a bunch of those for free because they're not, I mean, there's still a lot of work put into them, but, you know, they're not useful for commercial work per se, unless you're going to find somebody to texture them, you know what I mean? So, you know, like, yeah, I would utilize a lot of that stuff. There's a lot more free stuff than Unity. Yeah, I mean, a lot more people are using Unreal Engine, so I would imagine it does have a lot more free stuff. I think that's the plant spreader rocket. So I need bacteria. I need 10 of those, right? I think that's the plant spreader rocket. Yeah, the plant rocket, which I don't think I have any of those. I have the seed spreader on, which is 4. Plant I don't have. So I need 10 engines for it. Oh, I keep going the wrong freaking way. Every time. Every freaking time here. So yeah, I need 10 of those. So let's get 10 engines out of here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need 20 super alloy again. Got a city pack that was incredible and free. It gives you city buildings. Yeah. Yeah, they have a lot of stuff. They have a lot of stuff there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There you go. 10 bacteria. You know, I should probably... Do I have a box for bacteria up here? I don't think I do. I should probably have one for it. I have bacteria here, though. This actually will work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that'll work. 10 tier 1 mutagen. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if I can get rid of these things in my inventory here. Random junk. Five. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'm just going to be limited by the tree bark here because I don't have any more room. So we got 3, 2, 3. 4. It's going to be a thing. Fighting animation and blood effects are paid though, and honestly not unexpected. Yeah, I mean anything that's going to requires a bunch of effort, I would imagine you're not going to get those for free. Oh, it is the seed spreader record. Okay, so we have 4 more here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8. So I only need 2 more of those then. So I got more than I needed there. Just get 2 more tree bark here. Whoops, I walked right by it. So that'll get me to 10 then, right? So this is, let me just make sure. Yeah, we're at 8 now. That'll get me to 10. Go. Excellent. Okay, so that is done then. So we just have the insect spreader rocket. And then this other one, which is a lot harder, with the lerma seeds. Okay. City Bait is a cool one too. It's paid. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I would imagine there's... Like I said, anything that had like a lot of effort behind it probably would have to be paid there. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I don't need the super alloy for this. Put that away. For a moment. I need 10 osmium rods. Or, yeah, 10 osmium rods. Uh, 10 bees. Where's the... I had the uncommon larva there. Where's the... There it is. Or, not 10. I need 30 bees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's all we got. 10. 2 mutagen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 10 osmium rods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. There we go. Alright, so we can only get a few of these going. It's alright. It is what it is. I think GTA uses C bid for their map, but you don't know. Yeah. It might. You know, it's surprising how many of those, like once you start looking through asset stores, it's surprising how much you actually see, especially, you know, if you play enough games and stuff. It's like, oh, there's, I recognize these. Alright, so that's all I could do there. So we get some more bees. It's paid and very expensive. They also have a free plan. Oh, okay. So they probably have like a license that says like under a certain amount of sales, you have to do this, you know. Otherwise, you have to get a commercial license or whatever, something like that, probably. Cheapest plan is $400 and most expensive is $2,000. I mean, that's maybe not terrible, although I would also, that's suspiciously low to me. I would check their license agreement and make sure it's not like, you know, they don't require like a percentage of sales or something like that. Because that seems a little bit suspect. Because I would expect it to be probably more than that. 6, so that's 4, think that's low. Well, I mean, it's just UE5 probably. Yeah, sure, but yeah, remember UE5 is used by a lot of professional companies now. And those plugins are not just for indie devs, right? A lot of them are used by the big names, and so it would not surprise me if someone was like, "Yeah, you know what? Let's cash in on this." You know. That's why you always gotta read that fine print just to be certain. There's so many indie devs that didn't read the fine print on Unity, and look what Unity did to them, or tried to do to them at least. I could craft some bee larvae, but I would rather just kind of wait for them to come in naturally. I wonder if there's I could put more of these down too. I probably should put more of these down just to have them. Yeah, should probably put more of them down. I think I could turn the game audio back on though. We're into the non-asteroid generating stuff or meteor generating stuff. It says the $400 plan is for indie games that make $100,000 or more in revenue. Yeah, see, there you go. See what I mean? You gotta be careful on some of that. Now, for most indie games, that's, you know, probably more than enough, or probably just fine, you know. So the Lerma, I feel like I should just, should have an autocrafter for the Lerma stuff too. Or no, I guess I can't because those are done in the tree thing here, right? How do I make those? Tier 3 mutagen. Fertilizer, phytoplankton. You can't autocraft those things though, right? They don't, the autocrafter wouldn't allow for that. No, because they're too specialized. Yeah. That being said, I do need to get tier 2 mutagen autocrafted. Or, yes, tier 2 mutagen autocrafted and tier 3 and tier 4 because we're going to start running out of them. Although I can send back for some more as well. Still would be good to be self-sufficient. Most devs is probably their desired revenue after how much they spend on development. Yeah. GTA 6 wants to make $12 billion in 2 months. You think they'll achieve their goal? I mean, I don't know. I don't know how Rockstar managed to do what they did, but they're almost disincentivized from making GTA 6 because GTA 5 continues to be so lucrative and popular. You know what I mean? I know they're going to, but it's like it's almost not in their best interest. Like they could take their good old time with it if they really wanted to. Spent $6 billion on already, which is wild. Yeah. Yeah, that's just it's $2 billion before the second trailer. Yeah. I mean, I think yeah, I was going to say what's even more weird about that is that they didn't start working on it earlier, but I guess it was just a thing, you know, like they could have been. They could have spread that money out quite a bit and had, you know, people working on it a lot sooner than they did, but I guess it just didn't make sense at the time to do it. Started working on it right after Red Dead 2. Yeah, that's true. They did do Red Dead 2, so that's probably what took away from a lot of their time, developments, and stuff. Oh, I was going to make this the Pulsar Quartz area. Oh, well, I guess I don't need that now. Deconstruct that. Put it down below. I wonder. I want to do this. I'm trying to think of. Like, I want to make those rockets. With the Lerma seeds, but man, I gotta craft those Lerma seeds. Well, do I? I guess I could see how many I have back at the other base and just send them up here. Though I'm not auto-crafting them back at the other base. But I don't really need them there either. So can I grab those though? I don't know if it lets me. Yeah, let me see. Oh, I got 44 over there. Yeah, you know what? Let's bring 25 of them up. Might as well. I'm not doing anything over there. Not doing anything on Prime right now, so bring them up here where they can be useful. So that's good. 25 will be more than what I need because I only need 10. So I need 20 super alloy. So we got yeah, I need 20 super alloys. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's get 8 here. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4 rocket engines. So I need 6 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I need 10 tier 1 fertilizer. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we'll have to do, what? 2 and 2 on the... We'll do 3 and then 2, I guess, on the tree bark. So 1, 2, 3. And then 2, Lerma seeds once they get up here. I don't have any in here, do I? There's probably some in the, yeah, there's 1, 2, there we go. Alright. Take those. Can at least get 2 of these off. Where are we at here? Plant rocket. 1, 2. There we go. '19, 2020, COVID was a major setback, I'm sure. I'm sure they'll say it was. I'm not sure that I believe companies when they say that COVID was a setback. Because a lot of them, and this is not just game development, this is like technology companies and stuff, a lot of them just borrowed money because the interest rates were so low and just went on a hiring spree because they figured, we can, since everybody's working from home, everybody's working remotely, we can go and see where we can shop around and try to find cheap labor in areas of the country that we normally wouldn't have because they'd have to be in office. And I think they just took advantage of that. And then once all those loans came due, they dropped off all the employees that they didn't want anymore, and then said, "Oh, we overhired. Whoopsie daisy." They just, it was, I think, pure greed. They saw a way to get a bunch of money for cheap, and they justified it by overhiring. But I don't know. I don't know. That's pure speculation. Sure, things pick back up. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing that gets me the most is that developers in various industries have been complaining for over a decade that there's no point in us being in an office. I mean, junior developers certainly benefit from being in an office because they're around people, and new employees benefit from it. But people who've been around for a while just don't. You just work better. I mean, most people. There's a few that need the office environment, but a lot of people just work better when they are comfortable and they don't have to spend all this money on gas and maintaining their cars, and then you can never get the time off you need to like take care of stuff around the house, and your weekends are not yours anymore because you're just trying to make up for all the lost time, and it's just. But I do get that a lot of people do like the office environment. I like working from home better than anything else. It's just, it annoys me that so many companies were like, nope, back to the office again, because of they have all this empty real estate and all this other stuff. You think it's gross that work at home is still allowed in some industries? Completely lazy and pathetic in others? Really? I don't think so. I think it's I think there's a larger problem that I think it helps to address. And the larger problem that I think it helps to address is that um, work-life balance has been getting worse and worse. Um, there's people who, like they have to. You can't even take care of your own kids. You don't have time anymore. You're so worn out, and all this stuff, and it's a lot of you're never, you're home, but you're not home. You're on call, or you've got to read your email. Like the executives insist that you're always available at all times, and it's just like, at least when you can work from home, it's more viable to take care of other things while you're working, like chores and stuff like that. You can kind of, you're going to take a break anyway during the day. So you take a break, you do some chores, you come back, You know, you've got, you can actually potentially even get like I said, get some of your weekend back. You know, actually have some time back to yourself and everything. Time with family and all that stuff. But I don't know. It's doing labor jobs and getting free, easy positions while other people can't have to continue to work labor when it's all under the same company. Well, okay, so you're talking mostly you're talking like middle management in a factory, say, where the factory workers have to be there because they're working on specialized equipment, and the other ones get to work from home. But you know, even that, I'm like, who cares? Because I mean, executives have been doing that forever, right? Like the C-suite is always off on a golf course somewhere, right? Like they're not there in the office. They want everybody else to be in the office and present, but they're off doing whatever the hell they want to do, right? Like, so that doesn't really faze me, you know. Like, yeah, you have specialized equipment. You have to be in a under a roof. Yeah, I mean, there's not much you can do about that. Like, that's just got to be what it's got to be. But when you're in a job like mine, where it's like I could work from pretty much anywhere and still be 100%, 110% effective, you know, why pay for infrastructure and stuff, and why, you know, have all this other expense when you can just, you know, it doesn't matter, right? At that point, it's just, yeah, I don't know. Be pissed if your coworker just got easy jobs while they're slaving away, especially if they get more money. Yeah, but that's, I mean, that happens today, right? Like, the executives don't do jack shit, and they get way more money than everybody else, right? Like, that's why I mean, I see what you're saying, but at the same time, you know, who cares? I'm at a point now where it's like there is such a gulf between within even just one company that it's like, you know, it is what it is. You know, I wish everybody got paid what they were worth, but you know, that's not what Wall Street wants. And unfortunately, Wall Street is the one in the driver's seat with a lot of this stuff. That's the one thing that needs to be. That's one back that needs to be broken. we need to get these win back the public companies from investors that don't give a damn about anything other than line go up, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I need 8 seeds here. But I mean, again, you know, I'm coming from an industry that is largely digital, so I don't know anything beyond that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Was that? That wasn't everything that I needed for plant rockets, was it? No, I need 3 more plant rockets. Okay. Courts don't deal with cases on Saturday, Sunday. Falsely accused. Sure, judge have loads of stressful paperwork, but they don't do court on weekends. A judge have no idea what they do. Yeah, I mean, I get it. You know. Yeah. And I mean, those judges have a lot of legal or paralegals that help them. I don't know what you call them. I don't know if you call them paralegals or they have basically trained lawyers that help them, you know, write up orders and all that stuff too. So it's, you know, yeah, it is what it is. I don't know much about what goes on there, and kind of hope I never do learn much about what goes on in that, with that. Super frustrating. Yeah, no, I could see. Yeah, it's definitely it's definitely frustrating for when you need something from them, to not have to basically be on somebody else's time, and they can just kind of screw off whenever they want to. Yeah, I get that. I get that part of it. You know what? I'm gonna make some more beehives, I think. How many do I have here? I've got 1, 2, 3. Let me make 2 beehives. 2 beehives. To get some more bees going. I need 2 tree bark. I need 2 tier 2 fertilizer. I need 2 bioplastic. Which is now full, which is nice to see. I'm just going to throw these over here. They can all be used for the same purpose. And you will supply... Oops. Bee larva. You will supply... Bee larva. These are already set up for that. Good. Okay. That'll help us get a little bit further along on the bee rockets here. Insect rockets. Arrested by corrupt cops for what they wanted to say was DMV over a loud verbal fight between you and your father. They woke you up on felony charges. Wrote you up on felony charges. Spent 4 days in jail, basically tortured and starved because it was Friday and Monday was a holiday. So slandered you on the news with bullshit. Yeah. No, I understand I understand what you're getting at. I understand the frustration and stuff. You know. And it does. I absolutely agree that it's just something like that should be a higher priority than it is. There should be a means to expedite things, or at least someone like a shift, like somebody on duty, who can still do some stuff, but maybe not everything, you know. 6 spreader rockets. So I need 4 rockets. Need 4. Oh yeah, no, I get it. Not saying it is, but yeah. So we got enough for 1. So I need 9 more bees, which I'm more inclined to just wait for the bees to come to me rather than crafting them because they're annoying. Well, there's 2, so it's almost 1 more, so we need 7 more. I mean, I can make 4 of them, which would speed this up a little bit. All right, let's do it. Let's make 4 of them here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one. That one. And that one. This is so valuable to these BS since they jail you before you even get the court cases. Sell your case info to the media. Yeah. Yeah, there's a... Yeah. I mean, that's the... I feel like there's a greater... greater is not the word I want to use. A more fundamental even issue there, which is just the lack of empathy going around and all that stuff, you know? You know, it's not a, at some point it became, I don't know what I'm trying to say. At some point, the nobility of, you know, doing a good job, that the concept of doing right by other people, and like doing a proper, being ethical and all that stuff, just kind of went out the window. I don't know when that happened. Maybe I was just dreaming and it never was, but yeah. Nah. 3, 6, 9. I need 3 more. 10, 11. Need 1 more. We'll wait for it. Just so they cannot give you anything. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that gets back to just cruelty, you know? They like to be very cruel to people. You know, it is... It's a indictment of the world we find ourselves in. Not that cruelty never was in the world, it always was, but it's just been... It's been, glorified. As of late. Okay. So So that should get us to 10 rockets. Except for animal rockets, which we don't have. We're not at that stage yet. Alright. There we go. We're 10 across the board. Sweet. So that should help a bit here up on the board. Up on the board. Wait, that's our biomass. Yeah, plants, animals, insects. Yeah. Plants and insects are going up fast. Animals, we're not at that stage yet, right? We're only 26% of the way to fish right now. I wonder, though, I guess I could put animal stuff down now, though. Like an animal pen, but we don't have frogs yet. To where I could do that, unless... Oh, you know what? I should put some systems down, too. I have not done that. I also need to get the mutagens going as well. Auto crafting. Tier 2 mutagen, Tier 3 mutagen, Tier 4 mutagen. Let's see if we can get some auto crafting on these. So that needs common and honey. So I need another... I need another beehive for that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's... Yeah. Yeah, it's, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Besides just saying it's... Just repeating that it's cruel, you know? Tier 2... Need to start making Tier 2 fertilizer, too. Food is coming in faster now that I put those bees down. Where's our bioplastic? Okay. So need that. I can make the Tier 2. So we'll have the honey and then the okay. So I can put this down really anywhere if I want to. Just have it transmit the stuff. So we'll put it anywhere not near the other thing. And I need common, larva, and then that. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm going to put those in the main building here, rather than try to fight with them outdoors, because they just need resources that can just be brought here with the drones. Oh, it's no problem. It's no problem, Fidget. You know, I get it. We all get fired up. We all get fired up from time to time. What is this game about? I played a lot. I love this game. It's called Planet Crafter. And basically it drops you... It's a survival, like light survival game with crafting, sort of like Subnautica in many ways. Like these are all prefab buildings that you make. And the idea is that you've been dumped on a planet, and you're tasked with terraforming the planet, like getting it completely terraformed to the point where it's You've got breathable atmosphere, you've got plants and animals and all kinds of stuff. And then you have to build a rocket and get yourself off the planet. There's also some story aligned with it as well. Much like Subnautica, there's something that is preventing you from leaving the planet if you're on Prime, at least. And then you get like story about what to do, about how to overcome it. So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to just see that, you know, you're dropped on a planet that is just completely barren, like Mars like. And then just to kind of be able to see it transform in front of your eyes, into something more. Like we just hit breathable atmosphere a little while ago, and now we're going towards the fish stage where we'll have the water, the lakes out there and everything will start to have fish life in them, and all that stuff. So yeah, it's like, because on top of all that building and survival stuff, it also is in some ways an idle game where you just got numbers going up constantly. You know, you put some stuff down and then you got numbers going up. The terraformation index is constantly going up. The other parts of that terraformation index are constantly going up. And so there's this constant feedback loop of you know, endorphins, you know, and it's just, there's something about it that I just love this game. And I hit last week I hit 200 hours in the game, so it's just something that I just really enjoy. There we go. Start doing that. So where do I want to put this? So let's put this. I want to put it far enough away from that other thing so it doesn't. You know what? I can just put it over here. I just wanted to be far enough away so it doesn't get picked up by those other auto crafters. Let's put it here, and then we'll just say it transmits everything. And then what I need is a box for the honey. And I need a box for the common stuff. You never played Subnautica either? I briefly played Subnautica, but basically it's a survival game where you crash land onto a planet, and it's a mostly water planet, and you do most of your exploration underwater. So you get you build subs and you build a base underwater and all that stuff. And then there's a whole story along with that too. It's a really good game. I've only played about 5 minutes of it. At some point I want to get back to just actually playing it, because Subnautica 2 is coming out or is in early access. I don't remember. And it would be really, I've heard a lot of good things about it, so at some point I might jump into that. So yeah, you know what, I'm gonna shove this over here. So let's do storage crate. Storage crate. And we'll say honey. And larva. And what I need to do is put one of those gatherers down to get the common larva. Where's that at? Harvesting robot. So I need this. 2 of those and 3 osmium. Then we're going to find on the map where we can get common larvae. I imagine this area, but oh, it's right over there by the spaceship. Okay, let's go do that. I'm just going to fly over there. So let's just eat and drink before we go. There we go. But yeah, I like the sandbox building games. I still have to get back and do a full playthrough. I've never actually finished Satisfactory. I've played Satisfactory a couple times too, and I've never finished it. I like that game too, but it's just like there's so many. Like the only issue, if you want to call it that, with these games is that they do take a they're quite the investment of time. Larva. Alright, so we have him gathering common larva. I'll be bringing that back to our drones. Will be bringing those back to the base for me, so then I just have to put this auto crafter down and we'll have the tier 2 mutagen being made, and then tier 3 mutagen is just a couple other things there. Tier 4 mutagen is just tier 3 and tier 1, so I'll have to put that over there. I mean, I can do tier 4 like right away, but I don't want to do it before I do tier 3. Let's do, so I need this and this, and let's come over here. You're going to make tier 2 mutagen, and you're going to supply it. There we go. And then I need, so we can take that off of there. And then tier 3, I need bacteria, nitrogen, and sulfur. So let's see what we can do here. What is this guy collecting up here? Nitrogen. So, how about you? You've got methane. I mean, I might as well have them supply, just even though they got auto crafters, I think attached to them, but it's fine. We'll fill up the nitrogen and methane really quickly anyway. So I need 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then sulfur. I think we're getting sulfur out front there. Do I have a box of sulfur here? Yeah, I do. Yeah, so we are getting sulfur out front there. Alright, so let's do it. Well, there's no overlap here, so I can just put it here then. So 1, 2, 3. So we need sulfur. Or not methane? No, nitrogen. Nitrogen. There. And bacteria. There we go. Demand. Bacteria. Excellent. And then we need another auto crafter. You will make tier 3 mutagen and supply it. Good. Alright. And then tier 4, we'll just have to... Tier 4... We can hold off on for right now. I can put it down. Actually, you know what? I'll put the auto crafter down for tier 4 stuff. But I'll have it only go into the auto crafter, not go into the box. Essentially. So that way we don't overload, we don't take away from all the other things. So I'll put it here maybe. Tier 4 mutagen. Yeah, it's already making it. So I'm not going to have this supply to everything, so just so we don't use up all of our stuff. Alright, that's good. That's good. So now I just want to get some ecosystems down. I should probably put that another box of common larva up here. Yeah, I can put it next to the uncommon larva. And then we'll just have it. What am I looking for? I'm looking for 2 super alloy and a circuit board. There we go. Very good. And whoops. Alright, and then you will also demand some common larva, but I'm going to put it on low demand. So it fills up the other stuff first. Alright. So then we have ecosystem that I want to put down. I'll put a couple of those down. Amphibian farm too at some point here. Because that actually increases the animals, which is more important. Yeah. Produces larvae and increases plants level. Yeah. I mean, this is good for the plant stuff. Which honestly, I don't know if I even really care that much. I mean, plants are going up pretty fast anyway, but I guess I care enough to put a few of them down. Once we get some common larvae and stuff. How are we doing over here? Tier 2 mutagen. So that is demanding tier 3. It's demanding tier 4. Okay. Okay, so that's all filled up there. So we'll have to see what we see there. else we have here? I have all these seeds. Don't necessarily need. I mean, I could make some boxes for them, but at the same time, I kind of don't feel like it. I think what we're going to do right now, while we're waiting for stuff, let's go and do some exploration. I'm in the mood for some exploring here. Oh, I do have this plant. I have a bunch of stuff still in here. Some of that cleared out of there. Just throw it all in the junk box here, and hopefully my drones will come by and take what they can. This plant, though, we should put that down. Flower spreader. Okay, 2 water bottles. 2 super alloy. That's food. 2 water bottles and 2 tier 1 fertilizer. That's the other thing. I don't have the other tier 2 fertilizer and stuff being crafted yet either. Oh, we have a tier 5 oxygen tank too. I should probably do. Alright, I just remembered that I unlocked that. Let's see what that entails in terms of resources here. Excuse me. Oof. Oh, and yeah, we need to do fusion energy cells soon too, because we need a lot of them. Tier 4 jetpack. Did I make a tier 4 jetpack? I did. Alright, so tier 5 oxygen tank. Takes cosmic quartz. Well, I have some cosmic quartz in there. So I might as well use it, because I don't have any other use for it right now. So there's our cosmic quartz. And then I need 2 quasar quartz. And 2 super alloy. Okay. And then the tier 4 oxygen tank. Should be able to just make that then. Oh, 3 circuit boards. There we go. Tier 5 oxygen tank. Not that we need it. We have breathable atmosphere, but hey, it's good to have for the next moon that we go to. Alright, I did that. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Should take some stuff with us. Some water and some food. Got plenty of explosives. Let's go do that up here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That'll be good. Do I want to take the buggy? I mean, yes, I want to take the buggy, but at the same time, it's going to be a pain to navigate. But let's do it. Take it with us. Let's also, before I go, top up on everything. Since we're full on food here. Actually, it wouldn't hurt to sell off some of this food since we're making so much of it. So let me go here. Enabled and demand. Where's the high quality food at? Here we go. Boom. Alright. So drones will start delivering high quality food there. We'll sell that off and that'll be additional tokens that we're we're getting each time. Alright, let's head down here. And explore for a little bit. And so you can't really use your buggy down here. That's annoying. Alright, fine. Alright, fine. Go it without it. There's a frog pond in there too. Oh, here we go. Take these. Gets us closer to the 15 that we need. Can I not open these? Oh, that's why. Okay. Oh, we're getting... Feels like we're getting a pulsar quartz storm. Not pulsar quartz, super alloy storm. Luckily we're inside this mountain, so we don't have to worry about it. But it is still loud as hell, though. Let's turn that off for a second. Jeez Louise. Okay. Anything else around here? Appropriate music for what we're doing. The old swimming here. Ooh, terror tokens. Trade rocket multiplier fuse. What I could do is let's put a foundation grid down and we'll put a box here and let our drones come by and take everything out of it. Although they're not going to take the quartz though, but anything else we need here? Okay, the rest of that we don't take automatically. Alright, I got the game audio back on again. That's much quieter now. I'm looking around to see if there's any other boxes hanging around here. Okay. Whole underground system here. We got a rocket up there. I wonder if it's got some good stuff in it. May not be a way. May not be a way up there. It probably doesn't have anything good in it, but you know. You see something like that and you're like, maybe. Unless I can ride along the sides here. I mean, oh, there's a bunch of them in there. Okay. I'm going to say they probably don't have anything in them, but I guess you could build up to them too. But I'm gonna heavily doubt that there's anything in them. This one I might actually be able to reach. Yeah. No, I think they're empty. They're just there for show. For story purposes. Super alloy rod just lying on the ground. Another one. You know what? I didn't bring the water and food out of the thing with me. Which is kind of stupid because I'm off on my own here. Let's go back and grab that before I wander off to a point where I don't have any water or food around me. What do we got here? Pulsar quartz. Oh, there's a point of interest here. Can't access that. Where did I put the box of stuff at? Also, we have this. Ongoing task trying to establish Terra token space trading viability and accumulate some Terra tokens for Starform Robotics. Oh yeah, see this one has some stuff in it. Retrace my steps for a moment here. Where did I put the box of stuff at? For the drones to pick up. Future life forms. Anticipate future life forms. My sensors indicate that larvae and early life forms will appear underground on this planet due to its exposure and cosmic winds. The larvae will not be able to reproduce on the surface. Oh, that's why I'm not seeing any larvae on the surface, because they wanted it below the surface here, so you have to go searching for them. That's why I couldn't find any on the ground. Yeah, got it. Got it. Yeah, where the hell did I park? I could see the beacon, but where did I put those? Put that thing down at? I mean, it doesn't really matter. I don't need to get anything out of it. I just do need to get something out of my buggy, though. Oh, here it is. It's back in this area. There we go. I want to take some of this iron out of here. And we'll put another box down. And alloy rods. Yeah, then let's go put another one down. Everything, and then this one. Supply everything. There we go. Let's go grab the food and stuff I brought with me. Put all of this in here. There we go. Nice little trade. What is up here? This has caught my attention. Interesting. Dark area. Dark cave. Doesn't look like... Oh, there is a box here. Some tokens in it. Fusion core, some cosmic quartz. That works. Ooh, even more here. Some explosives too. Carefully manipulate explosive devices in order to extract rare materials. Everything is going well. Finding target, approaching target, placing explosive device, moving away from explosive device. Can't complete, activating explosive device. Yep. Oh, and this is meant to be a vanilla area for zeolite, it looks like. There's another cave here. Where does this lead to? Top side. Get a bunch of fusion cores and stuff. I like it. We still have to finish that red wreck too. Just gonna eat that right now. Take that. Wouldn't hurt to put another box down over here. This is the advantage of having drones. You can just plunk this down and let them come by and do their thing. That the rest I'll have to hold on to. I gotta hold on to that. That in there though. All right. More good stuff in there. Human presence detected. The tests do not include interactions with humans. Initializing communication protocol. Please refrain from damaging my integrity. You are not authorized to access my equipment. Yeah, well, I just did. What you gonna do about it? Oh yeah, this is the area. Oh, Starform Robotics. Oh, okay, so they have green chests here instead of the gold chests I was seeing on the other, on Prime. Oh, see, I was wondering if they'd had like special chests scattered around. Now I know. Got special green chests. Now the question is, how many of those have I missed? Probably a ton. Okay, so that just leads around there. More rocket engines and stuff here. Let me grab the I thought there was iron in there. Let's get some of this stuff out of my inventory. That and this stuff out of here. I guess I could put the spacesuit in there too. I don't really need it right now. If I ever need it, I can come back for it. We got asteroids coming in. We are exposed. Try not to get hit with stuff here. Ooh, that was very close. It was very, very close. I think it grazed me a little bit there. Just wait for this to pass over a little bit. I get water all over myself here. Always seems to be a 50-50 chance that you go to open a water bottle and it's filled all the way up to the top or not. Okay. Grab that stuff. I'm just gonna eat that right now. That's everything. We've been around side of this a bit here. Did a full circuit there. Oh, I know where I'm at here. Alright. Thought we were up higher for some reason. So there is a... Oh, there's a rocket up in the... Up in the tree there. Looks like I might be able to get to it if I can maneuver myself appropriately here. There we go. Can I access this? No. Looks like it's just... Oh! Open debris. Yes, I can. Ooh. Very nice. I guess I was meant to get up on just from below there and do it rather than the way I came, but okay. It's fine. Oh, is this a... Yeah, this is a climbable vine. Oh, so that's what I was supposed to do. Climb the vine and then come over this way. Well, you know. I found the more difficult way of doing it, but we found the way. What I need, though, is... So where was that red ship? I think it's a little bit further over that way. I believe it is over this way. Drone here, though. Blueprint. Bunch of stuff around. Let's see what I could do here. Don't have enough iron for anything though. Right around this time, I wish I could like order my drones to bring me stuff. I mean, I guess technically I could if I had the which one does it here? If I had the buggy up here with me, I could have, because I have the logistical system on the buggy, right? I could have demanded my drones bring me something. Oh, that's a 1200% multiplier? Wow. Wow. Okay. What I really need is for one of these, like, to put a. I need to be able to. I need to place a box myself just so I can. So it has logistical connection, but whatever. We can come back to that. So I know we've been down here. Down here looking around. Some good stuff there. Silicon cobalt. I did get one iron. Okay. Hmm. And then we put this iron. Put this storage crate here. Do everything and that in there. Okay. Everything. I think that's what we do there. Those. Okay. So what we got in here? A bunch of that stuff and maybe put a big locker storage down eventually here. What I need is, so I got 2 iron, so let's just put 2 more blue boxes down, I guess. Not that one, this one, these. Okay. Over here, do that. So this area is, this little wreckage here is cleared out then. So that's good. That's progress. Um, there's nothing really. Well, the tier 2 fertilizer is about the only thing interesting there. Oh, there's a. What should we do? Is it? Let's go down in here. Space food. Oxygen capsule. Don't need that. Solar quartz and a drone log. Alright. Laser quartz. I begin to love those little drones. They make little noises when I open them up. The mission is way funnier than I would have thought. Okay. Just random quartz in these things. Okay. Yeah, that works for me. He's just got like little pieces of quartz in all of them. Whoever left this space. So I need back here for a second. Let's have you put everything there. That right now, and just put another box down too. Just get that out of my inventory. Growth multiplier fuse. Alright, some of that's good. What else we got around here? Oh, there's still some stuff down in here. Go after. I didn't give myself too much room, did I? Just filled it up with more stuff. To collect those. Not enough to collect that one though. Alright, I think problem now is I don't have anything in here that the drones are going to pick up. Like, I guess well, if I put the quartz in there, I'll just have to put boxes down to make sure that back at the base to pull the quartz in. Yeah, I have to do that anyway, so should do that. Okay. Is that a box right there leaning up against that thing? No, it's just a blue light. Oh, we got larva down here. Yes, all the larva's underground on this planet. That's why I couldn't find any before. It's like, what's going on here? Yeah, I could take that. Sure. Resources I don't really need, per se, but they're also free, so it's hard to say no. So I wonder how many. I should look on the wiki to see how many green boxes there are on here, just so I know how many I've missed, because now that I know that they exist, I can sort of try and keep an eye out for them. Try being the operative word. I think what we're going to have to do, though, is... let me see. I guess I'll take that. I don't know if that's any good or not. Okay, yeah, we're over here. I'm going to have to recall the buggy because it's... it's beyond my reach right now. Also, this area up here. I've already grabbed some things. Everything's going well. Carefully manipulate explosive devices. Yeah. We've got all that out of there. It's tier 2 mutagen here. Take that back with me. Yeah, I still got a lot to explore. Now, I did see that there were, I think, 15 log entries. Actually, it mentioned it, I think, in an in-game note that there was 15 log entries to grab from drones. Excellent. All right. Yeah, let's put some boxes down for the quartz so that it just brings it all forward here. Some of that. There, and so we have fuses here, right? I have this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 10 drone logs, and I'm going to need another thing for the blueprints. There you go. Little table topper there. Yeah, this 1200%. I should get that out there. What do I need for that? 2 water bottles, 2 super alloy, 2 fertilizer. 2 super alloys, 2 fertilizer. Go. It was a... Oh, it's a tree seed. Okay. So I need a tree spreader instead. So let's put all this back here. Two fertilizer. So zeolite. I need bacteria. Tree bark. Oops, just 1 tree bark. And 2 tier 2 fertilizer. Alright. Did I put tree spreaders down over here? Yeah. Let's go put this with them. There we go. And tier 3 tree spreader and tree seed. Excellent. That'll be a nice 1200% boost. So what do I need? I need the various quartz boxes, which is, let's see, demand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And I guess I can put them down over here, right? Yeah, next to the pulsar quartz. Let's do that. So get that all situated. All right, this is going to demand laser quartz. This is going to demand magnetar quartz. This is going to demand quasar quartz. Did I spell that right? Yeah. And this one will be solar quartz. go. Alright, so I'll get all that quartz consolidated finally into one spot. I should have made another plant spreader because I have a Volnus plant too. Well, let's do that. 2 water bottles, 2 super alloy, 2 fertilizer. Go, and 2 fertilizer. Excellent. So go take care of that over yonder. That down. Okay, good. So that's working for us. I'm going to stuff the fusion cores into this box so that we have them for unlocking things. Oh, I have another drone log in here too. That drone or space food there. All right. All right, so I have another drone log and another fuse. I need a box just for blueprints here. Let's just do that. This will just be logs. Oh, trade space rocket. That's a special blueprint. Okay. I already have the trade space rocket, so I don't think that's going to do anything, but let's try it, see what happens. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought you'd do. Our water. All right, how are we doing over here? Speaking of, we've got lots of plants, lots of insects. Those numbers are going up pretty good. Animals is slowly creeping up. We're at almost 60% of the way to fish there. And I think it was, what was it, 360 GTI. I think that we start getting those things opening up around the planet that have cosmic quartz in them, even though we've gotten a bunch out of the boxes. Yeah, so that's good. I think I can put all this. I'm gonna put all this in the buggy. Food and the explosives in there. We'll keep the cosmic quartz out. In fact, I'll put it in the junk drawer for right now, so we have a place to put it. So we have a need for it. So that's good, and good on all this here. Oh, you know what? Let's go see. Is there another thing unlocking soon? Planetary Delivery Depot is at 10 SP Sys TI. Where are we at? We're at 1.43 SP Sys TI. Okay. Receive every item of a certain type from exchange shuttles coming from other planets. What's the set automation between planets? Oh, so this is so I can so the planetary delivery depot is an automation depot as opposed to the rocket that we have, right? The Tier 7 backpack, the interplanetary exchange shuttle. Okay. Did I make the Tier 7 backpack? I did. Okay. I was like pretty sure I did because I have 6 across now instead of 5 across inventory wise. Those are the last upgrades too, right? Like Tier 5 oxygen tank. I don't think there's another one after that. There's Tier 2 plant rocket, trademark rocket multiplier fuse. Oh, there's a Tier 5 jetpack. Okay, that'll be cool. Insect spreader rocket Tier 2, Tier 2 magnetic field rocket, Tier 2 rocket engine, energy multiplier fuse. So we could actually craft those. That would be cool. And then cosmic quartz. Okay. Got it. Got it. All right. Well, that's good. But I'm gonna have to stop. I'm gonna have to stop here, friends, for now. How's our common larva doing? Yeah, it's pretty good. Uncommon's filled. Is our fertilizer? Well, not fertilizer. Is our mutagen getting filled up? Well, tier 1 is. Yeah, tier 3 is getting replenished. Okay, so that's. The tier 2 is probably. No, it's definitely coming in. It's just taking a while. Cool. Yeah. All right. Awesome. Awesome. So we still need to. I still need to put these. Actually, you know what? I could. No, we need to. I need to craft the. I need to auto craft the tier 2 fertilizer at some point here, because I don't think I'm doing that right now. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm not. And I don't know how to even craft a tier 3 fertilizer. It doesn't even. I haven't even unlocked that yet. We have some, but in fact, I don't even know what uses it. I guess we'll find out once that fully unlocks. But I think tier 1, the tier 1 fertilizer is getting made, right? Because this keeps filling up. So I think I've done that. It's just the tier 2. I mean, that's the next thing to do, so we're self-sufficient there too. Yeah, tier 2 takes tier 1 plus algae and squash. The squash being the tricky part. So I actually kind of have to put the tier 2 outside with the tier 1. Because we need an outdoor farm to keep it going. So I might as well put it up here with the, or over here with the tier 1. So I have 11 out of 15 logs, and I know there was another. I'm sure there was another area that had a log in it that I didn't get to the first time around. Yeah, so this guy is. He's making stuff. And actually, these tier 2 food growers, I could replace those with the outdoor farms here, probably. Actually, I don't think I can. Can I might not be able to put. I think I could put outdoor farms on this ground, but I don't know. We'll have to see if I can do that. Because I know it was giving me problems over the other side with them. And I might be able to put those down instead of the food growers. And that should make the fertilizer actually produce a little bit faster. And then I'll need 2 more probably for so 2 for the eggplant and then 2 for the squash stuff. There we go. Go through. I feel like, and I've said this before, but I feel like there must be some kind of weird like race condition or something in the game, because as we progress here, like the food doesn't keeps going down at the same rate it normally does, but the water seems to go down a lot faster between the, like after the game's been running for a couple hours, it starts to go down faster than it did when you first started. It feels like. I don't know if that's really true or not, but it just seems to feel that way. Anyway, like I said, we're gonna have to stop here for now, my friends. We'll come back to this most likely this weekend. See what we can see. But yeah, I'll probably come back to it Saturday night and Sunday night most likely. Maybe we'll even, we'll probably get to animals, and I definitely want to explore a lot more stuff. Also, we got to put some teleporters down. You know what? Let's make some notes here. I need auto craft tier 2 fertilizer, and orders, and then portal generator there as well. Yeah. That'll be, those are good steps anyway. All right. Like I said, that'll be it for me for tonight, my friends. It's been a good night. We got a bunch of things done. We did some stuff. Everything has been pretty awesome. I need to take care of this bot over here. So let's do that right now. And say reports. Scans bots. Say spam. No, well, we'll say bots, I guess. Next, and viewer selling bot. Set that report. Block the user. Ban them. Awesome. All right. It is what it is. Okay. Cool, my friends. Yep, like I said, that'll do it for me for tonight. Tomorrow night, I should be back doing some coding. We'll be doing some game dev tomorrow night. And then Saturday, probably some game dev, but if I feel like it, maybe I'll switch back to the bot a little bit and see if I can make some progress with it. I don't know. It scares me a bit, and it's been a while since I've been in it, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm kind of, I find myself more excited about the game engine than the other stuff I was working on, even though I really do need a Twitch bot at some point here. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah. If you happen to run across this on the YouTubes and you have a like and or subscribe, you can toss my way. That would be really swell and awesome, and I appreciate it greatly. Otherwise, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope everyone has an excellent morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what it is for you. I hope to see you back here again in the future for some more stuff, whatever happens to suit your fancy. Until then, see you, bye.
Cocainum.